Welcome back. You're watching Money, Money, Money. The festive season is here, and while we don't want to be party poopers for sure, there are some notes you should be taking before you head shopping. Gaurav Mashruwala is helping us do just that, and Dilip Sardesai, one of our viewers, is also with us today. So we've discussed the personal loan, but that's not the end of the shopping seasons. Many offers. You have cashback schemes, you have easy EMI schemes. Is it just that? I mean, can they be taken at face value?
No. So cashback, here it is. Cashback, when you take it, please read the entire fine print. The amount of options and variants are there, it'll kind of completely put you off. Because you're not sure how much money you're eventually going to get back. So there could be a situation where they are saying that only if you spend a particular amount in a single transaction, you will get that money back. Number one. Number two, that money will may come back to you after a couple of months. So that's number two. Number three, you will have to ensure that when you are purchasing the card that you have is being swiped on the POS machine, point of sale machine, which belongs to that bank. So if you have a charge slip or anything else, there could be an issue there. Then there could be also a situation where there could be an indirect pressure on you saying that the range within which, so your minimum per ticket size so much, your maximum ticket size so much. Also, if you split the transaction, which means I have a 50,000 transaction I'm making across two just to get more cash back, that will also not be allowed. If you're still gone ahead because you are anyway going to pick up that item, then please ensure that you retain the bill, and you also ensure that you read all the terms and conditions and you retain that, because you'll have to go and then fight, one, with the retailer, B, with the credit card company or who is lending. There could be an issue after 3 to 6 months. So just to get that 1 or 2% back, one is it's not too prudent to spend balance 98%. I mean, it sounds great. So it's like most husbands go bankrupt on what their wives save on sale. But well, just be careful on that. It's not something that's great idea.
But is it true that mathematically speaking, the interest charged on these schemes would be higher than, say,
obviously? So, as I said, there is no free lunch. So somewhere or the other, if you have really gone saying that cashback along with interest, it's a complete no-no. Because then what will happen is that the interest and the way it gets calculated will again be different. So you're going to be getting cashback on the outstanding principal, which could be just once, but the interest higher that you're going to be paying higher interest throughout the tenure. So then they are going to recover more than what they're giving it to you. I mean, interest rate for cashback schemes and all those things are always different.
Because it happens in my thing. Just now I purchased a laptop, HP laptop at 45, and they said that 5% cashback is there. When I purchased, they told me, the company had told me that it is cashback is there, but Axis Bank denied that you have purchased by Citibank actually. At that time they told me that with any card you will get 5%. And then they are saying that this thing is Axis and you are a Citi, so you won't get cashback.
And so what was the amount of that purchase?
45,000.
So let's look at it that way. 45,000 was the amount of the purchase. What you were going to get back was around 2,500 on maximum. Yeah. And that also would have come back to you after 2 or 3 months. Which means after 3 months, you are actually no mood to fight for the 2,500 rupees, because that's going to drain out. And you'll kind of be upset, you'll be furious, but you'll let it go.
The other question is that, like we were talking, that there's probably a premium that, banks would charge for you to avail of this cashback scheme. So the cashback then is on which amount? The amount of your purchase or the final amount that you end up paying?
The cashback would be on the amount of purchase, but there'll be caps. So there could be a cap like maximum amount of cashback, how much they will give.
Oh, okay.
There could be a cashback on the price and not on the taxes, which to an extent is fine. There could also be instances where you would have had to make minimum amount of purchase on the overall bill in that particular month. Also, as he rightly said, if you have swiped a Axis Bank card on a Citibank machine, they will not give it to you. What happens is that if you have a Citibank card and if you swipe it on a Citibank machine, then there is certain amount of discount that a Citibank kind of gets it from a retailer. But here, because there are two, they will not be able to bundle in both the benefits, and hence they will not be able to pass on. So there will be a lot of those factors that will come in. Now, interest that's going to be charged to you is on the principal amount outstanding naturally, but that could be charged to you for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, depending on the tenure. So I'm going to keep paying interest for many more years, but this cashback just comes to me once.
All right, and one more question. We haven't seen the zero interest scheme, so to speak, for a long time. In September 2013, the RBI had clamped down on it. But these EMI schemes that are there, is it just a replacement? I mean, in name, or mathematically, does it work out to be
so zero
that?
interest lured you, right? I mean, it was such a brilliant, like zero interest. You don't have to pay. It's the same. So what happens is whenever we pick up a credit card bill, and if there are some large ticket purchases, the credit card company will tell you that you can pay over a period of time. To an extent, yes. This is an entry, backdoor entry kind of into saying that you pay EMI, and if it's saying we will not charge you, which means you pay in equal installments, they're saying we are not going to charge you, which is fine, but indirectly they are also luring you to say spend more, we are giving you this offer, and hence you don't have to make a down payment. So if you can't afford, and look at it the other way around, the credit card companies actually have your credit history and they pick and choose. It's not that you know beforehand that whether you're going to get or not. So here they know of your credit worthiness, they know you're a regular payer, and a regular payer, a loyal customer, just get them into the net. If you're going for a loan, the product that you are purchasing, the product that you're likely to buy, will be sold to you at MRP, maximum retail price. So usually when we make a down payment, there's a certain amount of cash discount that's given. Invariably, either the entire cash discount or part of it will be taken away. That's number one. So many times, along with this, there are schemes. So they give you like 3 nights accommodation, or they give you some tablet, iPad, or whatever. All those things may even be taken away. Now, all those freebies and gifts that were being given to you would be taken back, and that saving is indirectly your interest burden. So there is no free lunch. Let's face it. Honestly, during festive time, as Sumira said earlier, 40% of their sales happen. So during festive time is when they want to earn more. So they would rather get more money out of you during festive time, or make you kind of advance your purchase. So if you're going to purchase after 6 months, you do it now. So for them, it's an earlier income. They would have otherwise waited for 6 months to get that money. They start earning it faster.
Well, sometimes there's just no way out of it. So we don't want to spoil your holidays. We want you to have happy holidays, but make responsible shopping decisions. Mr. Sadesai, thank you so much for joining in. Gaurav, do stay on. There's lots more left on the show. We need to take a break, but before that, here's our weekly question. Have you ever suffered from the woes of revolving credit on your credit card? Write to us at money@network18online.com. Tell us about your experience, and you stand a chance to be a part of one of our future episodes. Do stay tuned. Still ahead is our viewer call-in segment, Can I Afford It?